The 1980s were a time of significant cultural and technological change, and nowhere was this more visible than in the world of toys. From the Rubik's Cube to the Cabbage Patch Kids, the decade gave us some of the most iconic toys in history. One toy from that era, however, stands out above the rest: the Transformers. The Transformers may appear to be just another line of action figures at first glance, but they are so much more. The Transformers, unlike other toys of the time, were not static characters with predetermined personalities and storylines. Instead, they were robots that could transform into a variety of vehicles, each with its own set of abilities and personalities. This level of complexity was unprecedented at the time, and it quickly propelled the Transformers to the top of the toy market. Children and adults couldn't get enough of these shape-shifting robots, and they quickly became ingrained in popular culture. But what was it about the Transformers that drew people in? Why did they capture so many people's hearts and imaginations? To find answers to these questions, we must first examine the psychology behind the Transformers phenomenon. Malcolm Gladwell discusses the concept of stickiness in his book, The Tipping Point, which states that some ideas, products, or messages are more likely to stick in our minds than others. Because they were both robots and vehicles, the Transformers had an inherent stickiness. Because of this duality, children were able to interact with the toys on multiple levels. They could use the robots as action figures, imagining epic battles between good and evil, or transform them into vehicles and make up their own stories and adventures. The intricate designs and attention to detail of the Transformers added to their stickiness. Each robot had its own transformation sequence, which added to the excitement and challenge for children. The robot's ability to transform into anything from cars to planes to dinosaurs only added to their allure. The ability of the Transformers to tap into our innate desire for transformation and change was perhaps the most important factor in their success. We are hardwired as humans to seek out new experiences, to push ourselves to our limits, and to constantly evolve and grow. This spirit of transformation was embodied by the Transformers, both literally and metaphorically. They were metaphors for what we could become if we accepted and transformed ourselves. Of course, it's not just the psychology of the Transformers that fascinates us. Their influence on pop culture cannot be overstated. Transformers have been a staple of entertainment for over 3 decades, from the hit animated series to the blockbuster film franchise. They've spawned a slew of spin-offs, imitators, and even memes. To summarize, the Transformers were more than just a toy. They were a cultural phenomenon that captured the essence of what it means to be human. They were sticky, complex, and transformative, which set them apart in an era of mass-produced toys. While other toys have come and gone, the Transformers have stood the test of time, inspiring generations of children and adults alike.